It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160, 101.1 FM. On a Wednesday morning, you can catch video of our interview with our Westmoreland County Community College folks here this morning on our Facebook page. A little bit later, we'll get it all posted up for you. Jennifer Eckels is with us this morning. And Jennifer, you did me a great favor today. You brought another Jennifer. So I know that if I just say Jennifer, then I'm in good shape.
I made it easy on you today.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Jennifer Faught is with us as well. Jennifer Faught, you are a nursing student at WCCC?
I am a nursing student at WCCC, yes.
Cool. I'll tell you what, let's pull that microphone a little closer to you. And we'll talk a little bit about nursing at WCCC. Of course, Jennifer Eckels, I'm going to have to do it that way. Jennifer Eckels, let's talk about the program itself. It really is a growing program, isn't it?
Yes, it has. We've taken off over the past 17, 18 years, and our average class size per year is about 20. So this year, between first and second year students, we're going to have about 37 nursing students in the building. So
here at Indiana?
Here at Indiana, yeah, just
wow.
our small branch. So they're chugging right along.
One of those students is Jennifer Faught.
That's right. She'll be starting her second year in the nursing programs.
Jennifer, tell me about it. What brought you to WCCC and to nursing?
I wanted to go back to school. To be honest, didn't know I wanted to go back for nursing. Got in there to apply to WCCC. And the staff was just so kind and encouraging, and they're like, hey, deadline's coming up. If you even think maybe you want to be a nursing student, you better apply. And I did, and it's just been the road I've been on ever since.
Why WCCC?
It's convenient, very small, personable. Everybody knows everybody. Everyone's very encouraging. It's a great environment. And the cost is much more effective as well.
How did you come to find WCCC? Was there a process where you'd heard about it, or you just explored all the options? How did that happen?
So I guess probably because I knew it was there and it was convenient. And I had heard of other students going there for nursing, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. So I thought it was a great place to start. Taking some classes, and like I said, I didn't know I was going to be in the nursing program to begin with. Wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go, just that I knew that I wanted to go back, and that's kind of where I ended up.
Jennifer Eckels, let's talk a little bit more about the offerings at WCCC, and particularly the Indiana branch, and what folks can find there in the nursing program, because that's a really big broad category, isn't it?
Yeah, so we offer the registered nursing program. It's an associate degree program, which is takes about 2 to 3 years, because there are prerequisites that you'll need before you enter the course. And then in addition to our nursing program, we also have some other health field occupations. We have medical assisting, we have diagnostic medical sonography, we have radiology, all of which can be started at the Indiana campus, and then the core classes are taken at Youngwood. But the nursing program, the whole thing can be done at the Indiana campus, which makes it very nice for our community residents. Yeah,
take me a little bit through that process. A student such as Jennifer Faught hears about WCCC, knows that she can do her nursing program at Indiana. How does it happen? How does it unfold? When they come to you, what's the process?
So we try to make it a very simple process. Essentially, all they have to do is do the online application. That's the first step. So they can come and talk to us first and just gather information, which sometimes helps people make their decisions. And then they fill out the online application, and then we contact them once we get that application, and we set up what we call a planning session, which is where they would just meet with the counselor, and the counselor explains the entire program, tells them what they need to do. In addition to the application, all they really need is their high school or college transcripts. So if they've been to another college, they would request those sent to us, because sometimes credits transfer, which can be a great help. If you've already got some credits, have them transferred, see what you can get. And then they register for classes.
Jennifer Faught, how did it work out for you when you started this whole process? Was it what you anticipated it would be?
Yeah, like it's just been a ride. Like, there is a exam you have to take to get into the nursing program. And I was kind of like unaware of that. So all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I have to go take this test. So I took the test, and, I remember coming out of the test saying to my husband, like, I don't know, like, if this is what I'm supposed to do, then I will have passed it. And I did. And it's just been a ride. And everyone's been so kind and helpful. And it's really an environment where they want to see you succeed. So if you have any questions or you're confused about something, there's so much administration there that is, right there to help you and answer anything you have, that you need answered. And the whole process has been really a good experience.
So you're beginning year 2.
Yes.
And when does that start for you?
That starts August 16th.
And you're ready to roll, huh?
I am ready. I'm ready to get through this next year and, get a good job.
Think back on that last year, on that very first year within the program. We would love for every educational experience, every experience we have in life, to just sail right through with no issues, no challenge or anything like that. That's not really the way life works, though. There had to have been some issues or challenges that you had to meet in that first year.
Definitely. My first year at WCCC, I took all my prereqs and got those in, and I had met a classmate that we became fast friends, and she was already an LPN trying to get into the RN program at WCCC. And the one thing she told me was, next year you're going to have to be selfish. You're going to have to put everything else aside. And it's going to be a hard year because you've got to juggle your family life and your social life and everything else, and kind of know that this is the thing you have to concentrate on to get through. So, it was hard, but it wasn't undoable, So it was a great experience.
And with those challenges, of course, there must be rewards as well. Otherwise, you say to yourself, why am I doing this?
Yeah, definitely. There were, I can't sit here and tell everyone, oh yeah, go for nursing. It's an easy thing to take, and you'll breeze right through, and that's not true. You have to be ready to work hard, but when you do, when you get that A on your paper or on the test or whatever, it is definitely worth it. I think my kids see that. They see me pursuing this and being diligent in it, and even though I've missed some ball games and things like that, they see the perseverance, and I think that they will be bettered by that.
Yeah. So I know that you must have had friends or relatives or somebody that you came across that said, hey, I hear you're in nursing at WCCC.
Yeah, all the time.
I'm thinking about it myself, but I'm just not sure that I want to do it. What advice do you give to them?
I say you should do it. Go in, apply. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't let anyone else talk you out of it. You can do this. If I can do it, I'm a mom of 4. I have a business. I have all kinds of stuff going on. But if I could do it, you can do it.
What is that motivation that makes you want to do this?
I've always wanted to go back to school. I actually have a son that just graduated with his BSN in nursing in May, which is so odd. So, it's just something I've always desired to do. Never thought I'd get the chance to do it, and so here I am.
Yeah. Sounds like you're having fun with it, too.
Yeah, it is. It's great. It's a small campus, so you kind of know everybody you're playing in the sandbox with. You know them personally. As nursing students, I can go to any of my fellow classmates and say, hey, I don't get this. I missed this lecture. Can I get the notes? And we're right there to pick each other up because it's such an intimate setting.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Sounds like a little family atmosphere in the
definitely.
program as well. Jennifer Eckels, one of the interesting things about talking with Jennifer Faught today is that she's what is defined as a non-traditional student, isn't she?
Yes, that's right. So she's gone on, she's worked, she has a business, she has children, and then she came back to school, which just really, to me, I think is just such an amazingly powerful demonstration of what you can accomplish, even when you think you're settled. That there's always time to come back to school. There's always time to pursue something just for yourself. And as she said, it is a lot of juggling. You have to really commit and say, okay, so instead of leisure time this weekend, I'm going to hit the books. And that's a hard choice to make, no matter what age you are, to give up that family time or to give up your leisure time and sit down and open the textbook and do the work. But I mean, she's proof that it can be done, and she's been a great student, and she's been a wonderful, cheerleader for her peers. I see them all working together in the lobby and hanging out together, and you're absolutely right. It does become very much like a family.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So somebody listening at home today hears the story, the inspiration of Jennifer Faught. What do you say to them is the next step that they should take? What should they do if they need more information, if they want to learn more about nursing at Westmoreland County Community College, and specifically here in Indiana?
Just come talk to us. Just come and talk and see what it's about. See it with your own eyes. Look at the campus, look at the classrooms, talk to the counselors, talk with me, and we'll answer your questions. And it's one of those things that at some point you make a decision, either yes or no, but until you get all of that information and see it with your own eyes, it's hard to make that decision.
Yeah. It's not that anyone can do it, but anybody who has the motivation and the desire to do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
It does. It is work. It's a rigorous program. It's challenging. But as she said, there's a lot of reward to it. And I think that what I see with our students is, the clinical hours are hard. The hours where they're in the hospital doing their rounds and learning all of that. But they also get a lot of reward out of that because they get to see what it's like to actually be in a hospital all day and work in a hospital and help people, which is, I forget who said it or whose quote it is, but, caring is the essence of nursing. And that's really what it boils down to. If you are a caregiver, a nurturer inside, then it's a good place for you to be.
Jennifer Faught, we're going to follow you. We're going to learn about your second year at WCCC. Is that okay by you?
Sure.
Wonderful. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
We appreciate Jennifer Eckels. We'll see you again.
Yes, thank you so much, Todd.
It is Indiana in the Morning on WCCS.